Y'all are in for a serious treat today because we are taking a look at this 2025 Foretravel Presidential Series Realm, and this has bunk beds in it, 2 full bathrooms, and one of them is a luxury suite that is essentially like a spa that is to die for. Ladies, you especially are going to love this thing. Let's go take a look. Man, am I excited to show y'all this RV today. But real quick, if you're new here, my name is Myles with Firmly Unbound, and we are here at Motorhome Specialist in Alvarado, Texas, which is south of Fort Worth today, taking a look at this 2025 Foretravel Realm Presidential Series. This here is a over $1 million motorhome. We'll get to the price a little bit later on in the video exactly. And this is the Presidential LVB, which stands for Luxury Villa with Bunks. Plus it has the spa bathroom, which is just amazing. Now there is a whole lot of specs. You'll be able to see the floor plan layout on the screen as well, but you can pause the video to take a look at exact specs as they flash through on the screen here. And real quick, before we start taking a look at this motorhome, want to let you know I am here at Motorhome Specialist in Alvarado, Texas, which is part of the Blue Compass RV family. So if you are interested in this motorhome here, you can click the link down below in the description or comments of this video to find exact up-to-date pricing and location information. And then Motorhome Specialist here really is a treat to come shop for your next RV. As you can see here as I pan around, they are the largest motorhome dealer in America. They have hundreds and hundreds of motorhomes here, as well as some towable RVs, but mostly motorhomes, as it is called, obviously, Motorhome Specialist, and is one of the absolute coolest RV lots I have been to in all of America. And I'm really excited to be here today. So if you are interested in this RV, or if you're just in the DFW area in Texas, definitely worth coming here to take a look at some RVs. They have the best setup here to help you get taken care of, where you can just hop on a golf cart yourself, ride around, everything is unlocked, everything is powered for the most part, and you can take a look and shop for RVs like you're at an RV show, because honestly, this lot here has more RVs than most RV shows will have. So definitely a really cool spot to come shop for your next RV. Now, gonna go through a couple things here. You already saw the specs on the screen, but want to let you know real quick as I go through some of this stuff. This is about 45 feet long in length. It does have a tag axle off the back, and it is a steering tag axle to give you those tighter turns along the back. You can also see it has the American Racing Coach Series wheels on here. So really nice wheel. I'm not gonna take too long on the outside. We are gonna hop inside pretty quick here. You can see though it has a 315 80R 22.5 tire, so some big Michelin tires on this bad boy. It has a really nice looking exterior paint scheme on here. When you go to Foretravel's website, this is actually the paint scheme that they have displayed first on their website, so definitely one of the ones that they like to show off. And what I love about these coaches is you can see on the slide outs, the paint scheme even goes into the slide out here, and then these slide outs sit flush with the sidewall when you push them in. Look really nice. Even the bottom of them are painted. You have lights underneath here, so you're not gonna, you'll be able to see underneath your slide when you are maneuvering around this area. Really nice looking slide outs. You have an outdoor TV here, frameless windows, but we'll get to more of that stuff when we come back outside. Now real quick, just going through some specs and different things on this motorhome. It has 120 gallon freshwater capacity, 160 gallons on the wastewater capacity, a 200 gallon fuel tank, has an interior height of 84 inches, exterior height is 13 feet 2 inches with the roof ACs. And then the weight on this, the gross vehicle weight rating is 54,000 pounds. A lot of people make comments like, oh, you don't even need a CDL to drive this. Well, that is true because this is not a commercial vehicle, so you wouldn't need a commercial driver's license, which is what CDL stands for. However, typically, and you have to check with your state, but you will need either a Class A or Class B driver's license, which is for any vehicle that you are driving that is over 26,000 pounds, which this obviously is well over that. Now this is also on Spartan's top of the line chassis, their K4 chassis. So you are getting a really, really nice chassis with that Spartan K4. That is something that there's a lot of motorhomes, even, in this price range or slightly below it, that might be on like a K3 Spartan chassis. So this is a really, really nice chassis that you're getting. And then the bathrooms in here is what really sets this thing apart. So we are gonna step inside and go take a look and then we'll come back outside and talk about some of the stuff on the outside as well. Also, it does have a Cummins diesel engine, which we'll get to that when we come back out. But as we step inside here, definitely want to know your thoughts, and keep in mind, the most spectacular thing about this motorhome is the bathroom in the back. So stay tuned and wait till we get back to that spot because it is incredible. Now, right away when I walked inside of here, pretty interesting color scheme. Obviously, with a motorhome brand like this, with Foretravel, you have various different interior and exterior color options. So this is just one of their many color options that you will have. And the exact color option on this, let me get to it real quick. Okay, interior color scheme is their Dover package, and then the exterior paint scheme is their Drawbridge package with the Black Label edition, and then it does have an air suspension on it as well with the diesel 605 horsepower diesel engine. So in here right away, my first thoughts when I was looking at this are, it's kind of like an elegant interior with a little bit more of a maybe traditional finish. I don't know if maybe that's the right word. It's kind of hard to put a, exact wording to it. I'm struggling with it a little bit. So y'all let me know down below in the comments what you think about the interior color scheme, but definitely is giving me a little bit more of an elegant feel with things like the diamond stitch pattern in the cushions here. And the pillows that you have, you'll see the bedding when we get into the bedroom definitely feels very, very elegant. And right now you're seeing it on the standard lens, so you can get a feel for the interior space with this standard lens, which is, how your eyes would typically see it. Now I am going to put on a wider angle lens so we can see a little bit more in the frame as we walk through this motorhome. Always helps just get a little bit more information in the frame for you. So open this up a little bit, and we're going to start up in the driver's cab area, and then we'll work our way back. So right away you have your driver's seat, lots of different comforts here. So you have lots of different seat adjustments right there. And then this is going to have your armrest that flips down, obviously leather seat, heated and ventilated seats. You're on the Spartan chassis, lots of controls here for your motorhome. You can even control things like your shades from the steering wheel. You have your Allison transmission controls right there, your parking brake. And then you're going to have a wireless charging pad, really nicely placed so that you can easily see it without having to look too far off the road. And then you have day and night shades on these windows, so these will be able to come down. They are powered, so right now the day shades are down. You can see those all the way across the windshield as well, and same thing into the passenger side. But obviously one of the big things that people love about driving a Class A motorhome is this amazing view you will have driving down the road. You don't really get a more immersive experience than this. It is truly spectacular. Push to start engine, and then you have all of your digital displays here and a digital dash up front. This is a nice leather top along the front. Up there you have your AC vents, and then for your passenger, really nice seat here, lots of controls for this. I mean, you even have the ability to lean this back. It leans forward so you can get ultimate comfort. It goes forward and back, and it does have multiple different seating adjustments here, things like adjusting the backrest, obviously adjusting the headrest, and you have lumbar support, and these are massaging chairs as well. So lots of different comforts, and of course also have a recliner. Is that the recliner, or is this to pivot it? This might be to pivot it. Oh yeah, that is to pivot it right there. So you can actually pivot that around, and you have your seating space. When you sit down in this area, a couple other things. You have your own screen as a passenger. See how you can move this around. So you'll be able to see things like the cameras around the motorhome and things of that nature, your navigation, kind of have your own display to see what's going on. Wireless charging pad right there, cup holder, and then you have outlets next to the chair in this gap. And you're also going to have the ability to have this control panel right here. So lots of different controls right there. Also love that you have just that exterior master on and off switch for all your lights, so you can quickly do that. And then let's get this step cover right here. So you have the step cover, that way you don't fall down into that hole while you're going down the road. Nice little feature there that's very easy to use, as the switch is right here next to the passenger. As we go back this way, you have a couple different footrests. They're also going to have some storage space back in there. You can see already solid wood construction on so many different components throughout this motorhome with dovetail construction on those. Flip these over and you have a couple cup holders and trays here for some storage and whatnot. Both of those will work the same. Now this whole area here is in a slide out. This part on this sofa will push in, so you can take these cushions out and this will push in, which you will have to do when you're going down the road. But even going down the road, that's still going to give you this whole sofa here, which is definitely at least about 7 feet long, it looks like. So nice, comfortable spot to lay out there. And with these slide outs, I wish I had the ability to get these closed for you. It does require a key that I don't currently have in my possession to be able to get these slides closed. But with this slide out style, it is flush with the flooring here, so you can see looks really nice, and it's, you know, someone without a trained eye might not even notice the slide flooring here in this motorhome. So love that. Up in the driver's area real quick before I get ahead of myself, you have some different components here. So your slide out controls there, your wine guard antenna controls, and you have storage through here. These are all carpet lined through this area, and some of the specs on this motorhome. Outlet up in that space as well. Now right here, this is so cool. Check this out. This TV drops open, and this is a 65-inch QLED TV. So really high quality TVs that you're getting in this motorhome. This just drops down and everybody in the motorhome now can see this TV. As I step back, you can see if you're just sitting on this lounge sofa, I mean, still can see that TV just fine. Basically anybody in this motorhome has a great view of that TV, which is just amazing. And that is your largest TV in the motorhome. Brings me to some additional stuff up here. You have some storage there. You can see this has a Starlink antenna on the roof. So Starlink is already installed on this motorhome. Storage up through here, all carpet lined. And same thing there. Same thing here. As I step back, beautiful lighting up through there, some nice accent lighting, LED lighting up through the slide out, and you can see just the finishes with these, you know, fabric finishes up into the slide out. Just looks very elegant. All of your shades will be powered, so with this touchscreen control panel, you can see your day, master. Basically have all these different shades there, and if we just hit the night mode, we can put these night shades down. So you have to hold the button down, but you can see all of the shades go down in this entire motorhome when you hold down this night master. And we might actually just leave them. Ooh, yeah, maybe we should leave them like this. This is pretty nice. Oh yeah, I like this look right here. So we're gonna leave it like this. So all the shades down now. Definitely makes it feel like you were in your own private space. The balances along the windows kind of help block that additional light coming in. If you just get this shade right here to go back behind that cushion, helps with that. And now it feels like you're in your own suite. No matter where you're at, you have complete privacy. And I mean, you could be at a NASCAR race even, or something like that, where there's a lot going on around you, and you shut these shades and you just feel like you are in your own private space that's completely your own. And I love that about this. Now directly across from your sofa, you have a dining table. Dining table here is going to have a legless dinette. Solid surface countertop, of course, and really plush seating, nice leather seating there. Another touchscreen panel here. Touchscreen panels all over this motorhome. Storage up above here, all carpet lined. Very nice latch mechanism and hinges on these cabinets. Lighting up through here, soft touch ceiling material in the slide out. Obviously you have to talk about the ceiling panel because it has these incredible LED lights that you can change the color on that just give it such a modern feel, and just unlike most things that you're used to seeing. Really nice, cool look to that. You also have your ACs obviously up in the attic cavity of this motorhome. So these are your AC returns right here, and then you have your ACs vented throughout this motorhome or ducted throughout this motorhome. 3 speakers here in this area. You have another QLED TV right here. This is about a 45-inch screen QLED TV here in the corner. So another TV there. That's a good TV for if you want to swivel these chairs around and have a TV for these people to look at, or if you're sitting maybe in that corner. It's definitely an interesting spot for a TV if you ask me. And I guess it's another spot where sitting here at the dining table, you can also see it from there. Coming back this way, another touchscreen panel. You have a wine cooler. So I have this wine cooler, slide out racks. nice spot there to put different beverages. 2 pull-out storage trays. This one sits kind of high, but you can see, oh, it's shelving right there. Had to come around the corner. So you have some shelving there, all solid wood construction on these. And then they have a nice kind of soft close function on those. And then this one here is just a drawer that pulls out. You can see the construction on those and soft close. Absolutely love this refrigerator. It does come with a locking mechanism here, so it doesn't open while you're going down the road. But look at this. It is the Signature Kitchen Suite series. And you open this up, it first of all has water and ice here in the freezer door, or not freezer door, refrigerator door. And look at the interior color of this refrigerator. We love that. That looks amazing. And then when you push this button, you have this additional door here for easy access to different items here in the door. You close that and the whole thing opens up. So very beautiful looking refrigerator that you have in here. This is something I would love to have in my home, but was well outside of my budget when I was refrigerator shopping. Freezer portion underneath. You have a sliding tray there and ice maker here in the refrigerator. Or not in the refrigerator, in the freezer. Goodness gracious, get my words together. I'm just so excited to be in here, y'all. If you have been here for a while, it has been a long time coming that I have been waiting to get access to more motorhomes, and we finally did it. We are finally in a place where I'm going to have access to film more motorhomes for y'all, and I'm very excited about that. Like very, very excited. Another cool thing that this comes with is the safe underneath here. Now currently, this safe has all of your files in it, so every piece of information you need about this motorhome, but that is down underneath there, and that is a lockable safe. Going into the kitchen space, first thing right away, you have this little push button that is going to unlock, and I always mess this up, there we go, unlock this spot so that you can open this up to have a countertop space for additional countertop here in the kitchen, as motorhomes are pretty much always a little limited when it comes to countertop space. Open this up, really good drawer construction, nice spot for remotes and different appliances with this top divider, and then that just pushes back and you can get to everything beneath there. The soft close cabinets, another drawer there. This is your dishwasher, so knock on it 3 times to unlock it, and you have your dishwasher underneath there, another drawer under here. Underneath your sink, some carpet lined storage with your trash bin. And then up here with your countertop, first of all, a 2-tiered countertop, looks really nice, window there out into your campsite. This spot here next to your microwave is going to be some drawer shelving. Again, Signature Kitchen Suite microwave, has that industrial look with the handles. Love that. And this this does have your air fryer or convection oven cooking settings on it there as well. You have an induction cooktop. Now these things here are incredibly heavy. I mean, oh my goodness, they are so heavy. So definitely nice to be able to do this with 2 hands. Unfortunately, I just have one at the moment, so I can only do one at a time. But a north to south facing induction cooktop. Put those back and get this other one back. This is where it'd be nice to have a camera assistant so I could have my second hand free. And then underneath here, really cool looking sink. This has like a matte finish to it and is a super solid feeling sink. Definitely more solid. It's a Blanco brand sink and even more solid than like a stainless steel. And that is a huge sink there. So nice big single basin sink. Very nice looking, almost industrial looking faucet on the sink. And then real tile back through here. Definitely consistent with the blue color scheme in this interior decor. Curious what you think, and again, different color options from Foretravel for whatever, you know, aesthetic you may be going for in their motorhomes. And that is just about everything here in the living space. So let's keep it pushing back this way. You can see you have a floor sweep right here for your central vac system and central vac connection right there. So this basically just kicks up. It's gonna suck all your dirt and debris into your central vac. This right here is a little hidden spot where your touchscreen control panel is. So you'll have all your different controls inside of here. You can see I got the AC on. You might not even notice the AC because it is pretty dang quiet for what this is. This is for your slide out operations. Now these have a pressurized seal on them, so you actually have to turn this on first, pick which one, and then it'll take a minute where this is flashing, where you have to wait because it is letting the air out of those seals. And then once it's done, then you can retract the slide. Like I said, unfortunately, I just don't have the key to do that today. Now this motorhome has 2 full bathrooms. So behind this door is bathroom number 1. This is going to be fully accessible with the slides closed. You have a toilet there in the corner. It is a Dometic toilet, going to have a residential style toilet seat. So not like a cheap plastic. Window here with the shade down. Access to electronic controls through here and AC controls. You have your vent fan up in the ceiling. Nicely finished off. You have a mirror here and then a real tile back setting to that mirror. Adjustable shelving here in this storage, all carpet lined. Countertop space, very minimal, but you have a little bit of space here, and then your sink with a black faucet. 4 drawers along the side and storage down there that is carpet lined, and a little handy spot for your toilet paper, nicely hidden in there. Also have a floor light, so kind of a night light for you if you're coming into this restroom at night. You'll push this right here to slide this open, and this is a really nice looking shower. When I step in here, height in here's got to be, oh gosh, I can't even stand on my tippy toes and get to right there. So it's got to be at least about like 6'6". You could probably be 6'8", 6'9" in the skylight and fit. You have adjustable height on this right there, so I wouldn't even have to duck to get underneath this shower head. Love that. And it's, you know, not a terribly large space. It's really hard to show the amount of space in here, but you can see how much room I have. It's not terrible. It's not super large, but this is also your secondary bathroom, so not your main bathroom. You also have a towel rack inside of the shower. A little bit of an interesting location. I guess you could hang a towel there, but nonetheless you have it. And really nice just finishes with all the tile and the accents in here. Tile flooring just looks great. And it is a glass door on that shower. This motorhome does also have heated floors. So you'll be able to heat the floors in here, keep your feet nice and warm. And then because this is a bunk model, check this out, y'all. Not only is this bunk beds back here, but they have a pretty cool party style vibe and atmosphere. Obviously they have the lights currently changing colors. Now you can set the light colors to whatever you want. It does have a shade that will come down right here. It is a powered shade. So you have that privacy shade for this bunk. You have another shade here for this bunk. This bed will also go up. So if you don't want to use this as a bed, let's get this, let's come back around here. Right here, you can see your bed controls. And we get this to the on position. Push this bunk up. Now what a lot of people might use this for is storage. If they don't need the bunk beds, this is a lot of additional storage, especially if you need clothing storage, because you have a clothing rod up through there. Maybe you have pets and you want to use this as a dog bed. That's another option as well. Then you have 2 TVs in this space. So it's a 27-inch smart TV. Each person, if you're using this as a bunk bed setup, have their smart TVs already installed. And down underneath here, you have your looks like a surge protector down underneath there. Some pull-out drawers for additional storage. Underneath here, you have all your sound controls. So that's your sound control panel. And another pull-out drawer for storage. All right, so we get these doors closed, and let's step back into the bedroom. Now this is when it starts to get a lot of fun. And before we go back into the space, I want to let you know too, I feel like I should say this because I could just already see some of the comments. Just so y'all know, I'm no certified RV expert. So if there's something I missed or misspoke on, add that additional information down below in the comments for the viewers to see. I haven't said that, you know, I'm not an RV expert in a video in a while, but I haven't filmed many RVs that I'm not super familiar with in a while. This is actually my first time filming a Foretravel motorhome, so I'm not shy to admit that I may not know everything. And if there's additional information that you can add it below in the comments. Now this is really cool. You have this pocket door, you have the open command there, so that shoots open. And this obviously here is a retractable bed. It does have multiple different positions to make this really comfortable for you. You can actually see the leg position is up, so it has that nice kind of curved design into the bed to give you a really comfortable elevated feet up position. And then obviously it can lay all the way out flat. And this is what I was talking about with all the bedding. I mean, look at how elegant that looks with that bedding design. And then nice looking headboard. You have the really nice looking light fixtures on the sides of the bed. Again, day and night shades on these windows. You have your mirror right here. LED lighting up through that space. Same lighting in the ceiling panel. Another mirror here. And of course the touchscreen control panel there, so you can also close the door from this side. On the sides of the bed, back through here, pop-up outlets and USB ports. They're not pop-up, but they have a little cover on them. You have a spot up here you can run cables through if you want to plug something in down there, but keep it stored up in this space. You also have outlets in this space as well, so you could run anything you want down through there if you want to plug something in this upper storage that is also carpet lined. And then this one goes all the way through to not the other side, but back to that side over there. Storage through here. You can see this looks like this is the controls for the bed. It also has, looks like it has a massage feature on here, head and foot controls. I mean, pretty dang cool. Along this sidewall, you can see your tile, real tile down through there, and then this is like a soft touch material. Then you turn around, this all is in a slide out. So opposing slide outs in this living space gives you a lot of floor space, especially with this king bed retracted back. Has another QLED TV here. This looks to be another 55-inch screen TV about. That's got to be a 55-inch. They added some decor pieces up here. This is actually pretty cool. This, I don't know if this comes standard on this motorhome. If it does, that's awesome. I'm not sure. But this is something where you can use some adhesive materials to actually put decor on your motorhome and, you know, have it not move while you're going up and down the road. Nice lighting in your clothing rods, carpet lined, and then 4 pull-out drawers. Underneath here, I did not mess around with how to open up the storage down here, so I might have to play around with that here in just a second. And then clothing rod storage there. Let me see if I can get back to this here in a moment, but we're going to keep pressing on. And right here, make sure I'm not missing anything that I wanted to see. Okay, that's your scone lighting is what they're calling it. And then let's open up this bathroom door. You can see you had a full body mirror walking into this bathroom. Now this is where this motorhome gets really fun and very different from everything else. It doesn't look too terribly different on your first impression, but then when you round this corner, y'all, this has a whole spa inside of here with a tub to soak in that has a very comfortable seating position here where your back kind of arches up into that space. You could even put a pillow along that back wall. And this is a very deep tub that me, even being 6'2", could get this to a water level where maybe my knees might come out of the water a little bit, but other than that, I mean, almost your entire body will be soaking. If you're, you know, under 5'10", especially, I imagine you'll probably be able to get your entire body from your chest down fully soaking in water. And now one thing that's hard to see right away, but there are all these little holes in the tub. You might not even be able to see them. Let me see if I can get the camera close enough. This does have a basically spa setting on it. So you can see right here, you have a bubble massage and a vibrating option with this tub. So it has jets on it that is going to give you a super luxurious feel in here. And now I am sitting inside the tub and you can see, oh my gosh, y'all, this is so, oh my, no, okay, my knees will be fully submersed under this water because you can see it can fill up to there. My knees would sit below that water level. And look at that, y'all. You have a TV in the tub. Oh my God. This is luxury, y'all. This is living. I mean, come on. This is amazing. You have a TV there. You have speakers. You have a spot for your towel. You have a shelf here. You can put your soaps and whatnot. This is so cool. This is a Kohler tub. It is a heated tub too, from what I understand reading the literature online. From pretty sure the surface material is heated or can be heated. And when you stand up, if you want to take a shower in this space, I mean, ceiling height, just about anyone will fit in this space. It looks like you could be about at least 7 feet and fit in this shower. You have your shower head right here. This does height adjust, and that sits way taller than I will ever be. So easily don't have to duck to get under that. Plus it's a wand, so you can take that off and use it however you please. More spots for soaps here, and just a beautiful looking spa setup. Now, one thing to keep in mind, this RV may not be for everybody, as you do have a rather large step to get in and out of this tub. So you can see your space there that you will have to step up to get into that tub. It is a little large. It does come with this additional step stool, and you could even get a bigger one if you wanted to, but that is just something to keep in mind. So cool though. Let me know what you think. You have a grab handle coming in and out of this space. You also have your latch mechanism right there. Going back this way, you have a really beautiful black sink, has some texture to it. Nice big sink there, plenty of room for your hands. Really cool looking faucet design. Two-tiered countertop. Storage space with your safe behind those shelves. Another touchscreen panel. And has a combo washer dryer in here. This is the LG Signature washer and dryer unit. And more storage back here, can hang clothes in that space, and then comes with a lot of the things you will get as the owner of this motorhome. Emergency exit right here behind the toilet, so this door will open up. This also is a window back behind here for natural light coming through. You have your vent fan up here in the ceiling. Another closet here, good spot for additional storage. You also find your clothing rod if you want to hang clothes, and it does have a table back in this space. This looks like it is an additional leaf for the dining table. Also some additional carpeting that you can use in the motorhome, pillows, all kinds of good stuff like that. You have your spot for toilet paper, and that is just about everything, y'all. So very curious what you think about that spa back there in the bedroom. And you know what, the heated floors must be on too, because my toes are feeling nice and warm in certain pockets of this motorhome, which feels great. And we're going to close these doors here, keep those closed. I just love the effect of getting to push that button and have those doors pop open. So we're going to close that door behind us and close this door behind me here. And that is just about everything on the interior space of this motorhome. So let me know what you think. We're gonna go back outside if you're somebody that just doesn't care about the outside of these RVs. Remember, you can click the link down below in the description or comments of this video to find exact up-to-date pricing and location information, or just see all of the different available motorhomes that are out there, as there are just so many options. Like I said, just at this store alone, hundreds and hundreds of RVs. Literally the most motorhomes I've ever seen on a single RV lot in my life. So very neat. Let's get this step cover down and out of the way. So we'll retract this back so we can exit the motorhome. See your lights down in this space as you have the lights on the steps, lights on the door panel, and we're going to step outside. Now, there's a whole heck of a lot that you can talk about on the exterior of a motorhome like this, that's for sure. So I'm gonna try to do as best I can to touch on as many different things that y'all would wanna know about. I'm sure I will miss a few things here or there. Just bear with me. As I get more exposure to these kind of products, I promise you I'll be able to give you the most in-depth review out there on the internet. It's just gonna take me a little time to really get familiar with everything. But you have the touch pad here for entry. You do have a doorbell as well. We already talked about the slide boxes, but again, these are gonna sit flush with the sidewall, so they just look beautiful. You have a rounded corner here, so no sharp corners on these slide boxes. Definitely very high end, very luxury. Obviously, it's going to have auto leveling on this motorhome. touch buttons to open up these different components. Now you have a Lippert sliding tray for your Norcold refrigerator. So this is a powered refrigerator. Also have an outlet in this space and a light. You can see it's all metal interior construction on these doors. And then all of these storage bays are going to have powered sliding trays. So you can see how these come out. They'll have additional seating in this space. It also has a pressure washer there, so it's going to come with a pressure washer for your motorhome. Very neat. Push that back. So you have a water spigot, and you actually have metal fittings here on your water lines. USB, or not USB, outlets there, and a light. All carpet lined through this area. Look at the detail in the paint job, y'all. This is like a, you know, it almost looks like forest-like in my opinion. I was gonna say foresty, but I don't know if that's the best way to explain it. But it looks like, you know, like tree grain basically. So really high level of detail in your paint. Open this up. You have storage space in here, and then this looks like a lot of your electronic components through this area, outlets, and you have your central vac system right there. Battery disconnect switches. Let me step back one and get into here where you have some things like additional replacement tiles and different things that you get when you purchase this motorhome. Another sliding tray, so this will come out and retract back. So two different retracting trays. Keep coming along this way. Water manifold system. So this is going to be all of your cutoff valves for all of your different water components here in the motorhome. So this will allow you to cut off water if you ever have a water leak without having to cut off water to the entire motorhome. You can just cut off water to the specific component if there ever is a leak. Again, the American Racing Coach Series wheels look fantastic on here. You have your Cummins diesel engine off the back. You're going to have a spot for your backup camera, beautiful looking rear cap, and this has the 605 horsepower Cummins diesel engine, which is why you see that FS 605. It can tow 20,000 pounds off the back. Most people will usually tow a vehicle behind them in a motorhome such as this. Have a spot where it looks like your air can come in there for cooling into that engine. And then there's your rear exit door for an emergency exit. Coming along this side, nice lighting underneath your slide outs. And then over here, you have your water area. Now look at how nice this is. I mean, this is all metal finish throughout here. This looks like it's probably an aluminum finish with that. And outdoor shower behind here. You're going to have spot to open your black and gray tanks. Those are going to have electric valve switches. See, they're using metal elbow finishings for your water lines, so no plastic on those. And then you have a spot where you can run your sewer lines down through there with the door closed, especially if you're staying in a spot for a long time. You have another touchscreen panel outside. Along this way, you have an AquaHot 600D heating system. So this is basically a hydronic heating system, and it's going to be able to use multiple different functions to heat the coach and also be a tankless water heater for the coach, including using the diesel fuel in the coach for heating. You have your power cord here. It is on a power cord reel. Water hose also on a power reel. And then you have your fluid there for the AquaHot system. Your surge protector or transfer switch. So transfer switch is going to be the transfer power from the generator to the 50 amp connection when you plug that in. And then the rest of this is pretty much storage space all the way throughout. These slide trays do slide out this way and that way, so you can have them slide out either way for you. Let's check and make sure we're not missing anything. Okay, here's all of your coach batteries underneath there. Lots of batteries down in this space. And I don't see any, I can't see what type of battery this is on there, but these are obviously huge. Looks to be about, probably about 270 amp hour batteries. I just can't find, I don't know where they would have the specs written on these, as I don't spend a whole lot of my time looking at batteries, but as you can see, there are 8 batteries in total down underneath that area. And then that is pretty much it on this Foretravel Realm presidential series. Now this will not be the first time or the last, or it is the first time, what am I talking about? It will not be the last time that I film a Foretravel Realm. So I'm really excited to learn more about these products. If you have more information that I missed, again, let me know down below in the comments. Add any additional information down in the comments if you are just a Foretravel expert or Foretravel guru, as I will film many more. You can see this is a whole line of Foretravel products here down this line, and I can't wait to film more. This is the only one I'm filming today, and each time I film, I hope I can add a little bit more information, and hopefully you can be of help to me on that. So hopefully you enjoyed this review of this Foretravel Realm presidential series with, it's the LVB, so that's the luxury villa with bunks and the spa. The price on this motorhome, let me pull it up real quick. Again, while I'm looking for this price, this is at Motorhome Specialist in Alvarado, Texas, south of Fort Worth. There'll be a link down below in the description and comments. MSRP on it is 1.69 million, and the, actually you can just look at it right here. The advertised sale price is 1.2 million. So definitely a very expensive motorhome. It is a 2025 model. This thing is brand new, looking amazing, and definitely curious your thoughts, so let me know down below in the comments. And until next time, live firmly unbound.